Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII Part 2, Serpentile. Alright, we're done reading all of those books. Did we went down this, yeah. Alright, there's some more stairs here. We have not gone down. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Oh my. This, looks lovely. Oh, hey, there's someone there. Before we do that, actually, I kind of forgot to, save, so let's go ahead and do that. So I wonder if this is... Whee! Ah! Yep. I knew I could do that at some point. Ah, Elmadreda, thou hast awakened. Good. Thou hast been revived by mine art. Thou art able to resume thine adventures now. Okay. So, yep, I knew in one of these games you could do that. I'm glad I remembered that. It's kind of funny because it seems like you can't make bread in this game, which is a shame. I am not seeing anything else in any of these. Can I do anything with this? What's this? I should do it. Me. Man, you guys are a little creepy there. Not gonna lie. Hey. Yeah, I want to talk to you. Who art thou? But wait, thou dost wear the amulet of balance. I am no lord, stranger. I am merely a warrior. Thou mayest address me by name or title. I am Sub-Commander at Sandar. Sub-Commander, you say? When I was assigned to this garrison, I was senior file leader. Then 9 months ago, when those Chaos Fiends took Commander Ardennis, I was made garrison commander. Naturally, now that Istanar is here, I have become the sub-commander. Now tell me about the Amulet of Balance. Thou dost not know what thou dost wear? Could thou truly be the warrior of prophecy and not know what it is thou dost wear? Yep, that's definitely the case. It's pretty typical for me, really. Perhaps I should send thee to speak with Surak. He is the closest thing we have to a keeper of knowledge. I can tell thee what I know, but I fear that it will do thee little good. Senior file leader. One's rank denotes how many warriors one is responsible for. It is always an even number of men measured in hands, or groups of 5. Even number? Measured in groups of 5? Of course, even! Dost thou not have 2 hands? Are there not 2 forces continually at war within the void, order, and vile chaos? Yeah, but we only have 1 head, 1 mouth, 1 nose, 1 brain, 1 heart. What other things? A couple other things that we only have 1 of. Just gonna put that out there. Chaos Fiends. Tell me about those. Everyone knows that the followers of Chaos practice unnatural acts. Yeah, I remember some of those yes. Terrible unnatural acts. By the 2 hands of order, we shall wipe the Chaos Abomination from the face of the land. Tell me about Commander Ardennis. Commander Ardennis was a brave man, Elmadreda. He was... Did I tell you my name? I don't remember telling you my name. How do you know my name? He was responsible for carving this keep out of hostile Chaos territory. No warrior could match the commander's mind for logic. Yet even logic is no match for the sheer number of Chaos followers that fell on us that day. I regret that we were unable to wrest his body from those vile murderers. Ardennis deserved a proper warrior's funeral. Well, maybe if I find his body, I can bring him back. Tell me about Istanar. The epitome of order warriors, Elmadreda. Istanar has forsaken the cares of the flesh and taken the body of an automaton. Eternal life and service to order are his. It is quite an honor to have him assigned as our new commander. I am proud that he has allowed me to become his aide. Perhaps one day I, too, will be worthy of a commander's position. Probably not. And I shall not have to make these endless circuits of a nearly empty garrison. Yeah, Warrior of Prophecy. I like the sound of this. When the great Hierophant was struck down, tales spread through the land saying that a warrior would arise to avenge the death of Sithnos. The amulet thou dost wear is one that only the champion of balance could wear. I do not know how thou couldst wear it and live, if thou art not the chosen champion. But I do not understand how thou couldst not know of thy duty, if thou art the chosen champion. This is most perplexing. My logic does not seem equal to the task. Speak with Istanar or Surak. Surak, you said? Surak is our healer. He is very old, and I fear that his resolve is weakening. He has not yet failed in his duty, but I have advised Istanar to watch him closely nonetheless. We cannot allow any lapse in discipline. I suspect that he has lost sight of the absolute ethicality. Aha. Let's talk about your rank again. A senior warrior commands one hand of warriors and reports to the junior file leader. A junior file leader is in charge of 2 hands of warriors and reports to the file leader. A file leader oversees 4 hands of warriors and reports to the senior file leader. A senior file leader controls 10 hands of warriors and reports to the subcommander of the garrison. The subcommander acts as the aide to the garrison commander. What is this place, anyway? The Order High Command designated this keep as the Serpent's Fang, but our troops call it Death Watch. The battles have long since raged beyond us. It is our sad duty to continue to hold Death Watch from any retreating Chaos minions. We long for word of how the War of Imbalance turns. As the War of Imbalance turns. A new soap opera from NBC. Sheer number, you said. I could not count them all, Elmadretta. They filled all the passageways. It was all we could do to maintain our hold on the keep. Taking the body? I know not how it is accomplished. It is a secret closely guarded by the Order Hierophant and the High Command. Thou couldst ask Istanar if thou dost desire, but I doubt that he will tell thee anything. In fact, there is a cold arrogance about him. He does not speak with any of the command unless it is in the line of duty. His commitment to discipline is absolute, but he does little to ease our minds. Well, that sounds terrible, actually. Tell me about the Champion of Balance. In the history of our people, there were times when a group of disbelievers refused to accept the authority of the great Hierophant. It would be unseemly for such a holy man to take arms against anyone. So, he just has someone else do it for him. That seems questionable. So warrior was chosen from among the acolytes of Balance to go forth and subdue the renegades. These warriors were without equal and never failed, no matter what the odds. Do you have any information about any of these heathens or whatever you might call them? I'm kind of curious who they might have been. Resolve weakening. Surak has been a fearless warrior in his day, as well as a healer. It is a sign of his aging, assuredly, but he seems less sure of the right of our cause. I hope that I die in battle, that no one may doubt my dedication to order. It seems kind of terrible. Lost sight? We captured a chaos monster lurking on the outskirts of the keep nearly a month ago. It was a fearsome beast, an impossible cross between a man and a cat. It was my immediate thought that this creature might be Chaos's answer to our automatons. So I brought the beast to Surak to dissect. I have no way to prove this, of course, else I would have gone to Istanar. But I believe that Surak was taken in with pity for the beast and allowed it to escape. The beast fled into the endless maze, and we have been unable to recapture it. I could not afford to risk any warriors to hunt it down, and we have not seen the monster again. Tell me about this endless maze. I am endlessly curious about it. Isik the architect came to the keep before the start of the war. It was his duty to create an impossible maze to protect the treasures of the Order. But when the war started, Isik was told that he only had 3 months to complete the work. No one knows what became of him, for he never came out. The 3 rescuers who sought to find him never returned. The entrance to the maze was locked, until the beast stole a key during its escape. Interesting. Tell me about the Order High Command. All respect to them! The High Command are the officers that report directly to the Order Hierophant. It is their wisdom that will fulfill the will of the Order Serpent to unite the world under the ethicality and discipline of order. Tell me about the Order Hierophant. The Order Hierophant is our spiritual leader. She is the voice of the Order Serpent. I would follow her orders even into the very face of death. After those chaos monsters murdered the great Hierophant, it was only natural that command of the land fall to Order. We will make them all pay for their crime. Tell me about the Order Serpent. The Order Serpent dwells within the void, eternally battling the Chaos Serpent. Only the strength of the Serpent, the great Earth Serpent, could separate these ancient enemies. But something happened within the void. I know not what. Yeah. What might that have been? Might have been Exodus. Just maybe. The power of the great earth serpent is no longer felt. We no longer have the wisdom of Sithnos to guide us. Our land is doomed unless we can restore it to order. Tell me about ethicality. Ethicality is one of the major tenets of order, Almudretta. By forcing those depraved followers of chaos to conform with the accepted moral standards of order, we shall end the decadence that tolerance has spread. That seems like a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't tell him. Tell me about discipline. Discipline is what gives meaning to my life. Once we have yoked the laggard followers of chaos to the discipline of order, there will be peace in the land. It matters not if one has no enthusiasm for one's orders. Those in command know what must be done. That is enough for a true warrior. Tell me about the Great Hierophant. Sithnos was the last Great Hierophant, Almudretta. He was murdered when I was but a boy, over 3 hands of years ago now. The Great Hierophant was the voice of the Great Earth Serpent. Only the will of the Great Earth Serpent could keep the animosity of order and chaos at bay. Only the Great Hierophant's wisdom kept balance within the land. The last acolytes of balance spirited Sithnos' body away, and the warriors of order swore vengeance upon chaos. We've been at war ever since. Tell me about tolerance. Wouldst thou allow a thief or a murderer to enter thy home, to dwell alongside thy loved ones? Yeah, if they were repentant, or they had already undergone their punishment, kind of thing. Yet this is what insanity chaos preaches. Doesn't seem like that bad of a thing. They would have it thought that even those who practice unnatural acts must be accepted as part of the fabric of life. Kind of curious what you'd consider unnatural acts. Something tells me that hugging and kissing might even be so far as what you'd consider unnatural acts. Better that such fabric be unwoven or burned. Tell me about enthusiasm. Imagine what would happen if everyone went about doing only what they pleased, only what appealed to them. Seems like everyone would be kind of happy. Nothing would ever work smoothly again, for there are always distasteful tasks to be performed. Yet the followers of chaos feel that no one should be constrained to do anything that they do not wish to do. Who then would dig latrines, or collect refuse, or bury the dead? The land would soon be overrun by disease and vermin. Yeah, I think you're kind of making your own arguments for why balance is important, buddy. Tell me about the battles. For more than 2 hands of years, Order has fought only a holding battle against the forces of chaos. Nothing we did could give us an advantage over their numbers. But now that we have the automatons, nothing can stand in our way. Deathwatch was situated on the spear's point in the confrontation. Now we guard the lines of retreat. I only wish we knew more than what Commander Istanar had to tell us when he arrived a few weeks ago. Well, tell me about the automatons. Are they not a marvel? Look at how they go about their tasks without complaint. They have no cares, no concerns, only their assigned duty. Since our mages discovered the way to imbue their metal bodies with life, chaos has been without hope. With metal warriors to lead the way, victory will soon be ours. So why can't you have the metal body guys, the automatons, do the distasteful things that no one wants to do, and everyone else can go get about doing what they want to do? You guys haven't thought this through very well, have you? Tell me about Deathwatch. I am sorry, I should refer to the keep as a Serpent's Fang. But I think of it as Deathwatch, even so. Okay, goodbye. Have discipline. Maybe, if you're lucky. Alright, where else have we not gone down? Get around the door. Where else have we not been? I could have sworn there was another room with more writing. Maybe I'm thinking of a different place. Get there. Well, hello. I think I will take that. I will take that as well. Alright, so we have a place that we can go and get an endless number of potions. So, that's always good. What does this create? Aha. Good stuff. Okay. Get one more, and then up the back up here. Alright, I think we might have explored pretty much everywhere here. Oh. I was hoping it would say something like, who wants to get in it, or something like that. Let's see. Door is down here. Oh, it's this door. Never mind. Is there anything else that we can get there we go. Is there anything else that we can talk to this guy about? Information. Strange items. Nothing more. Alright. People. Strangers. I think we talked to him about all of this. Nothing more. Okay. Places. Pretty sure we've talked to him about all of those. Okay. He doesn't have anything new to say. Alright. And we've been up here, right? Fun little clipping there. Yeah, I believe we've been up here. So, at this point, it's time to leave. I think I'm thinking of a different place in the game about where there are more reading materials. Wait, did I just lower that? I did, okay. Silly me. Excellent. Alright, we can get out of here. Not really remembering all of the stuff we can do here. Hello! Not sure if this is the one that I want to do yet. Greetings, strange one. Me, strange? Didst thy mother never tell thee not to speak with strange women, then? Humph. A fine one thou art to be wasting Riea's time. Thou shouldst watch thy step, my bonny pawn of prophecy, lest I forget the aid that I was meant to give thee. Pawn of prophecy, you say? The pawn of prophecy is thou, needlehead. Thou dost wear the amulet of balance, which, according to those fools in the keep, makes thee the champion of balance. Tell me about your name. Riea is my name, and I'll thank thee not to smirk so. Thy name is just as strange to me, I assure thee. I wasn't smirking. Thou shouldst mind thy manners, else, guide or no, I'll not aid thee. Tell me about the amulet of balance. Dost thou not know what that bauble is yet? Are all those Ophidians asleep? How could they not have told thee? I'll tell thee, this is service above and beyond the call. Oh well, I shall have to do their job for them. The amulet of balance once belonged to the great Hierophant, who used it to enforce balance upon the Ophidians. It is a magical pendant that none but the champion of balance may wear, or so it is said. Tell me about the Ophidians. Oh, thine cup is a bit shy of full, isn't it? Oh, hush you. Ophidians are those who follow the teachings of the Serpents. Uh-huh. Well, tell me about the teachings of the Serpents. Excuse me. I can't believe I am telling thee this. I should send thee back to the keep, I should. The Ophidians worship the great Earth Serpent and the Order and Chaos Serpents, which supposedly dwell within the Void. And before thou dost ask, I cannot explain the Void to thee. Thou shouldst ask those idiots at the keep. Oh, I know very well about the Void, actually. The values of the Ophidians are called the teachings. Got it? Sure. Tell me about the Great Hierophant now. Who would have thought a pawn of prophecy would be so stupid? Hey, there's a difference between not knowing things and being stupid. The Ophidians considered the Great Hierophant to be the voice of the Great Earth Serpent. Whatever he was, he kept them from killing each other. Kill-illing? Kill-illing. I'm not sure what that word is. You guys did not spell check this very well, did you? Until they murdered him, that is. Where is Ellen? Ellen! I, L, and N are not that close on the keyboard. Until they murdered him, that is. Then they started killing each other. Have to do things right, I guess. Murdered? Tell me about this murder. Chaos said Order was responsible. Order said Chaos did it. Who knows? Who cares? They've been trying to destroy each other ever since. You're a guide, you say? I shouldn't wonder that thou hast never heard of the guide before. Thou art scarcely fit to be the pawn of prophecy. Why clutter up thy mind with other possibilities? Oh, never mind. Thou wouldst not understand. Other possibilities? Not all follow the teachings of the Serpent's friend. Some believe that it is pointless to hope for balance on this flawed world. But those in the keep refuse to acknowledge that there are others that follow other paths. Fools. Scarcely fit. Look at thee. Thou hast no idea what is going on. Well, I'm from the future. What do you expect, lady? Thou art as willing to listen to me as to those fools in the keep. How can thou be so trusting? Hey, I listen and then determine for myself. How hast thou lived so long? Because I'm awesome. And, of course, I'm the Avatar. Fools in the keep? Aye, they're fools. They follow the wisdom of beings they've never seen and believe that extermination of all opposing philosophies will restore balance. Yeah, that latter part is definitely kind of crazy. I tell thee that they are fools. Fools! This world is doomed. They should let it die and move on. Ah, well, I can't expect thee to understand. Never mind. What is going on? What is going on? Listen to thee, dunce! There is a war going on. People are killing each other over a difference in philosophies. Thou art parading about as if no one would make thee a target. Well, tell me about the Champion of Balance. The Champion of Balance was the muscle behind the Great Hierophant. Guess the Great Hierophant couldn't get his hands dirty. Who knows? It was the Champion's job to pound any dissenters of the teachings into submission. Brute force will do it every time. Guess that explains the lack of brains. Huh. Yeah. Not liking you very much, lady. Just gonna put that out there. What aid were you to provide me with? I never said that thou needs must... Oh. I never said that thou needs must like me. Yeah. I don't have to like her. Okay. Just the phrasing there messed with my head a little bit. I said that I had to aid thee. Dost thou wish to hear it or not? Yes, I do. Take all the help thou canst get, right? Beyond this gate lies a room that will block thy progress and try to kill thee. In this room thou shalt find 3 buttons. Press first the middle button, and then the top button. Press the south button last, and thou shalt be free. Wonder if that's accurate. It might be. Let's see. Oh well. I've got a... Good riddance. P-Brain! Oh, hush you. Oh, let's go ahead and open it. There's a fence there, huh? Well, let's go down these stairs. Oh, hey, there's scorpions! Did you seriously get that hurt, Shimino? I'm unhurt. Debray is unhurt. Shimino took a little bit of damage. And actually, Iola can go up can get some training. I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright. Hello, spiders! Oh, that's handy. Whee! What is that? A magic scroll. I like the look of that. Does not appear to be much else here. Ah, scroll of translation. Let's go ahead and put that in my bag. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything else here. Brass well. Maybe we can climb down. But with what? So I do remember there... Well, I thought I remember there being a rope around here. Maybe it's on one of these corpses? Well, those corpses are gone, so that would be a no. Alright, let's see. Ah. I think there's supposed to be an illusionary wall somewhere. Let's see. Aha! That works. Oh. Hello, Mr. Dead Guy. Do we have anything that we want to replace? We've got some armored boots here. Go ahead and wear those. I feel like the Serpent Sword might be better than my regular sword. Let's go ahead and equip that. And we've got a scroll. Notes. I've looked... and I think this is why we got that translation scroll, because we need to be able to read this. I've looked for a way through to the other chambers of this cursed outpost, but have yet found nothing. I did discover that the well in the southernmost chamber was empty. By using rope, I lowered myself down into the darkness. At the last chamber, I could go no further. A wall of some kind of eldritch force blocked my way. I discerned that no ordinary key would grant me passage. I will search for this key. Let's go ahead and take this scroll. Why not? Let's actually temporarily equip this shield. See what it looks like. Nice spiked shield. Alright, seriously? Does this game just not let you put anything in corpses? Anything back in corpses? That seems a little bit ridiculous. Alright, so where was... There we go. Hello? Well, you guys didn't take... You didn't take long. Alright, so I flipped a switch. That opened up a... Yep, it did. Okay, so we've got a button there. Got a button there. Oh, ow! Those are awfully thin force walls. Alright, so let's see. There's 1, 2, 3 buttons. Let's see. How are we doing? Ow. I took quite a bit of damage. So did Iolo. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see if we can do this without getting poisoned. Switch that one. And then that one. And I think then this one. There we go. And that also cleared. I thought there was a switch out here somewhere too. Apparently not. Alright. Alright, those things have cleared. Good. Let's see, what do we have? Oh my. A Silkar's map and a key. Got some more bodies here. Let's see what happens if we come in here. Nothing? Well, that works. Well, let's go ahead and search all these bodies. There's nothing on that one. Burned beyond recognition. Some serpent scales. This looks like a wizard of some sort. Ooh. Another lightning whip. Alright, let's see. Let's Let's go ahead and take this lightning whip. And we'll get those serpent scales. How many? 8. Sounds good. You are carrying my gems and jewelry. And I think my money as well. Let's see. I think it's in here. Yep. 58 gold coins. Sounds good. Too heavy. Oh, crap. Well, I guess I'm carrying that. Oh, yeah, those bolts put him up to his limit. Let's see if he can get this gem. No, even the gem is too heavy. Alright, well, that can go in there, and this can go in there. And down here, we've got the map and the key. We've got, ooh, some shears! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy to find shears. I can make more of the thingies. More bandages. And it's good. Put the key on the key ring, and we'll take this map. And we'll look at the map. Alright, so that's the well. That's that where that switch was. This was the room with the traps. We are in here, so it looks like we're going to be going out this way, and we'll have stuff to do over here. That looks like that might be a possible route, and up there with stairs. So, well, that looks interesting. But we will find out more about that in the next episode. See you then, everyone!